It's news time. Information is power. Be current. The news headline: Army and police issues joint statements on the alleged clash in Imo State. The news in full. This is from Duramaku Oweri. Duramaku Victor from Oweri reporting that the 34 Artillery Brigade of the Nigerian Army, Obinze Imo State Command, have jointly called on the general public to discountenance the report in the social media platform, indicating that there was gun duel between the personnel of the Nigerian Army and the Nigerian Police in Owerri, the state capital. The joint official statement describes as malicious and false, fabricated the story was, and the handwork of criminals who intend to create confusion and give an impression of lack of synergy amongst the security agencies in the state. According to the statement jointly signed by the police spokesman in the state, CSP Michael Abata, and the Army PRO, Captain Joseph Baba Akubo, the law enforcement and security agencies in the state will continue to synergize and bring to book all criminals and halt their activities in the state. The statement further said that no stone will be left unturned in ensuring that law-abiding citizens live in a conducive environment and carry out their daily routine without fear or intimidation by miscreants who have constituted themselves into nuisance and bent on causing instability in the state. We therefore call on all law-abiding citizens to ignore the illegal Monday sit-at-home call by the proscribed and irredentist indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, and its affiliate criminal group, Eastern Security Network, ESN, whose members have continuously used falsehood and threats on law-abiding citizens. And therefore, the synergy and joint release statement is to debunk the news that the Nigerian police and also the Nigerian Army of Owerri State and its capital are actually engaging in any gun duel, and this is just an attempt by these criminals to bring about, a falsehood, fear, and a thought that there is no synergy between these two security agencies in the state, and therefore they have promised to continue to discharge their constitutional mandate and ensure that lives and properties are well protected. The statement further read. And also, and this is the news about the President Muhammadu Buhari, who has expressed condolence to the families of those that were said to have been killed during a clash with the ISWAP members, which include Brigadier General Zama Zekusu and 3 other soldiers that were killed during a clash with the ISWAP, saying that he has sent his heartfelt condolence to the Chief of Staff to accept his condolences and convey same to the members of the families of those who lost their lives. Also, the Army, ISWAP, continue battle of 8 hours, counting many terrorists killed and gun trucks. Many terrorists killed and gun trucks destroyed, and 3 others. Same news as the Nigerian Army and ISWAP is said to have continued the battle at Askira Bono. The military authority has given a heads up on the encounter where many fighters of the Islamic State in West Africa province, ISWAP, have been killed and many of their 16 gun trucks destroyed. The battle is in its 8 hours as at the time of this update, and the terrorists were said to have invaded Askira town in Askira Uba local government area of Borno State on Saturday morning around 9. In a statement on Saturday evening, Brigadier General Onyema Nwachukwu, Army spokesperson, confirmed the troops of Joint Task Force Northeast Operation Adenkai have neutralized several Islamic State West Africa province ISWAP terrorists during a recent encounter in Askira Uba local government area of Borno State. In the fierce encounter, which is still raging as at the time of filing this report, troops supported by the air components of Operation Adenkai (OPHK) have destroyed the 5 A-Jet, 2 A-29, 2 Dragon vehicles, and 9 gun trucks. Sadly, as said earlier, a gallant senator, Brigadier General Zama Zekusu, and 3 soldiers paid the supreme price in a very rare display of gallantry as they provided reinforcements in a counter-offensive against the terrorists, and the family of the senior officer and the soldiers have yet been contacted. The Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Farouk Yahya, commiserates with the families and relations of the fallen heroes. He also directed that the troops continue in the ferocious counter-offensive and hot pursuit to eliminate the remnants of the fleeing terrorists. And this is also how the ISWAP has actually been reported to have stunned the brigade commander and others in Borno. The sources further revealed that the insurgents who were on a revenge mission following the killing of one of their top commanders at the Kalangal village of Askira Uba, of which the attack led to the death of Brigadier General Zama Zokushi, who is the commander of the 28th Task Force Brigade, Chibok local government area of Borno State. It was said that the suspected groups of the ISWAP on Saturday, November 13, actually killed these gallant officers while on their way to reinforce troops at Bungulwa village near Askira Uba local government area, which came under a series of attacks on Saturday and other days last week. Sources revealed that the insurgents who were on a revenge mission following the killing of one of their top commanders of Kalangal village, Askira Uba, have succeeded in attacking Nigerian troops in Askira Uba, Gamdu, Buniyadi, and different locations in the southeast. And this was also confirmed and reported by the Vanguard News. Another source said the military troops, with support from Air Force Task team, pursued some insurgents to nearby hideout of Kalangal village and killed one of the topmost commander and over 50 terrorists in the encounter last week. Hence, the series of terrorist attacks, ambushes witnessed within the last 7 days across the theater of the operation at Nkai. An intelligence officer revealed that the ISWAP terrorists who invaded the town at about 9 a.m. on Saturday destroyed telecommunication masts with guns and other firearms in their possession, forcing residents to flee. Another member of Vigilante who assisted the troops during the encounter but did not want his name mentioned for security reasons said the brigade commander alongside his 3 soldiers were killed in an ambush while on their mission for reinforcement operation along the Askira-Chibok-Damboa road axis. Some parts of Askira Uba share porous boundaries with Sambisa Forest, which is the hideout of terrorists, due to closure of Maiduguri-Damaturu Road, which is about 150 kilometers, takes like 2 hours to reach by the motorists. It is now taking more than 5 to 10 hours to reach Askira if motorists took the only optional roads of Maiduguri, Bama, Gwoza, or Maiduguri, Damaturu, Gombe, Mubi Road, which is over 500 kilometer drive from Maiduguri, the state's capital. The newspaper gathered that at Gamdu town in Kaga local government of Borno State, ISWAP terrorists suffered a devastating blows in the hands of troops. Unfortunately, 3 special force operatives